Welcome to the Irish Museum of Modern Art. I'm Rachael Thomas, the Head of Exhibitions, and today we're installing the exhibition As Above, So Below. This exhibition is based on the theme of spirituality, and spirituality over 100 years, from 1876 to the present date. Importantly, this work features key works by major artists such as Hilma af Klint, Kupka and Kandinsky, alongside contemporary practicing artists. This show is exciting as it features new commissions for the Irish Museum of Modern Art that hang alongside key masterworks dating way back from the 19th century. The Spirituality Show came out of What We Call Love, which is an exhibition we did 2 years ago at the museum. While looking at the love show, we found the highest form of love was spirituality, and to love oneself, love each other, and look at the universe, which spirituality and love really connect together on those levels. This research led me to connect with Sam Thorne, director of Nottingham Contemporary, and we took that journey and looked at artists that related to spirituality, love, and other pathways.
My name is Sam Thorne. I am the director of Nottingham Contemporary and the co-curator with Rachael Thomas of this exhibition, As Above, So Below. One of the things the exhibition is trying to do is to look at a number of different ways in which artists have explored themes of the spiritual and the mystical, different kinds of mystical and spiritualist thinking from all kinds of different angles. That's done via photography, via new films that have been commissioned, by installations, and then all kinds of books and ephemera that ranges from tarot cards to drawings to tapestries as well.
We have here a work by Kenneth Anger. He's a filmmaker and an artist, and these are stills from the Magic Lantern series, inspired by the occult, rituals, and the otherworldly elements. Alongside, we have Marjorie Cameron, who was one of Kenneth Anger's muses, and in her career developed an obsession with the occult and the underworld, and as an artist tapped into the deeper resources of magic.
So here we have the work of Emma Kunz, who was a Swiss artist, researcher, visionary and healer, who in the first part of the 20th century started to use a pendulum to make these extraordinary geometric drawings, which would function a little bit like diagrams through which she was able to cure patients from a small village in Switzerland where she was working. We decided to show two of the works in this horizontal way because when Kunz was producing them, they would provide, I suppose, conversation pieces for people who were coming to visit her with questions about their health. So in a way they would provide a kind of a roadmap or a diagram, an anatomical diagram, to show where the ailment was. So quite often she would be able to say, well, you have this problem, you need to fix it in this way, but those answers were being revealed to her by the art that she was producing.
I think what initiated my interest in art was this idea of representing the world around us. So it began with when I was quite young, representing landscape and painting, and that sort of evolved to looking at sculpture and objects and trying to translate the physical world in a sort of representational way. And now I think I'm perhaps moving beyond representation in a sense, looking at the physicality and the meaning of things in the world. So in terms of what my reasoning behind that, it's sort of a personal sort of figuring out or explaining of things, of what it is to exist. And I suppose coming back to the context of this exhibition, when we're thinking about spiritualism, it's sort of a spiritual, sort of personal exploration of that and journey in a way. So
my name is Stephan Doitschinoff. I'm an artist based in São Paulo, Brazil, and I created a new installation for this exhibition, As Above, So Below, and it's based on ex-votos, which are kind of a offering to saints. So there are many places in Brazil where people take these sculptures. Actually, in some places they are made of wood, other places made of paraffin, and basically it's a really ancient practice. It has a pagan tradition, and it's like if your hand is hurt, or if you're ill, your hand, your foot, your brain, your liver. So you have this sculpted, or you sculpt yourself, and you take it to church, and you ask a saint to heal it, or you ask anything. So some people just take a wedding dress or a first communion dress, and ask and to be thankful or to ask something. When I first came here, the idea was to show paintings, but then inspired by this place, inspired by IMMA, I suggested that I wanted to do something new, something that I'd never done before.
Welt is an energetic system. It uses activated charcoal as well as other minerals that collect energy. It's something that's felt rather than seen. A lot of the materials I work with appear as one thing, but actually are another. They, like us, are in a constant state of transformation. Nothing is limited to its form. It's constantly expanding and retracting. Most of the materials present are very sensitive. One way that the glass was made is by creating a vessel, and while it's molten liquid, cutting it up to create another expansive shape. It's essentially like a holding device. It's like something that can hold you as an entity and sort of ground you. And that's also why I'm interested in floor-bound works, is because it really causes you to become aware of your body in a new way.